Let's just imagine for a second that Devon wasn't completely in love with the sport and wouldn't keep competing at the highest level that he can, no matter what. He has given up trying to grow the sport as he has made more than enough money to retire, and the Europeans don't want to face him anymore anyways. So he does the same thing as them, he publicly announces that he is leaving East versus West. Now what kind of an impact would that have on arm wrestling? To get an idea, we will check out the official East versus West channel, which has over 1700 videos uploaded, to see how just one athlete compares to everybody else combined. I marked and copied all of the videos and their view counts from the live streams, the shorts and the regular long-form videos tab, put them in text files and then let Google's Gemini AI analyze them. So for how many views do you think that Devon is responsible? Maybe 10% of the total? Or maybe 20? Or even 30? Before we get to the results, something else has to be mentioned. This is more on the speculation side of things, as it would be very hard to get data on this. But I believe that the majority of people who are now arm wrestling fans got there in the first place because of Devon Larratt. What piqued my own interest was the viral Hafthor Bjornsson against Devon Larratt clip, which just didn't make sense at all. How could such a big, strong man lose against a guy who is, in comparison, very skinny looking, and even look like he was his little sister? I had to find out what the secret was, so I checked out Devon Larratt's channel, then I watched some of his WAL matches, and I watched some of his pre-match banter videos just as they came out. His storytelling made things really interesting, so I became invested quickly. And I had seen and heard about, for example, Denis Tsyblenkov before, and even arm wrestling in general. I watched some matches on the old bodybuilding.com forums. I thought, yeah, these guys look strong, Tsyblenkov is a monster, and so on. But I didn't really get how you could be that interested in it. It didn't really click. So the point of the story is that the view comparison doesn't even show the full picture, as a lot of the people who are now fans wouldn't know or care about the sport if it wasn't for Devon. And while videos of Denis Tsyblenkov crushing walnuts or Levan curling 180 kilograms would have always gone viral, I believe that it wouldn't have resulted in the same number of actual paying arm wrestling fans. So let's check out the data. There are 247 videos that include Devon in the title, and there are 1453 videos that don't. This means that 14% of all videos are Devon Larratt videos, or in other words, 1 out of every 7 videos features Devon Larratt in the title. But for the total views, videos that include Devon are at 53 million views, while all other videos combined are at 49 million views, which means that 52% of the total views come from Devon Larratt videos, despite making up such a small percentage of the videos. The average views that a video that has Devon Larratt in the title gets is 215,000, while the average views of the other videos are 33,000. Devon Larratt videos receive more than 6 times the amount of views of the other videos. So judging by this data, if Devon Larratt left, the sport would literally become less than half as popular. Everybody who is a fan of arm wrestling, and paid athletes especially, should maybe show a bit more gratitude towards Devon instead of hate and really personal attacks. And if you are mad about the guy who is bringing more than half of the eyes to the sport, having a bit more influence than you, or maybe being listened to more by the business owners, I don't know what to tell you. Considering he is additionally the champion in 2 weight classes at the age of 50 and even number 2 in the open division, maybe he knows a thing or two about arm wrestling and especially about how to grow the sport. Actually, I do know what to tell you. Work on yourself and your social media so you can also become a big draw instead of just complaining. Also, it's easy to talk and point fingers if you aren't in the spotlight yourself and nobody cares about your private life and the mistakes you've made in the past, which I'm sure we've all made plenty of at some point. Anyways, I hope this useless drama is over soon and we can collectively go back to discussing and enjoying arm wrestling again. Thank you for watching.